Okay. Hi. It says I'm back. So I apologize for that. Uh, my internet crashed or something, but I'm back. Hope whoever was out there will come back on. Um, I don't know what happened. I don't know at what point I lost people. So I started looking, I'm like, huh? So hello again. If you want to come back on. Um, I don't know what happened exactly. I'll give it a few minutes and see if somebody comes on. I apologize for that. I don't really know what happened. Something. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. It looks better. Yeah, I had to go out, and that one was said it was live, but I closed it and came back. Hello, hello. How's everyone? Um, Happy Monday evening. Seems more like a weekend to me for some reason. I guess a lot going on everywhere. Hope you're safe and doing well. That's a lot to be said in itself. I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. Hey, that's right. Um, I've been staying up late at night watching streaming different cities and what's going on. And love goes a long way, and so does unity, forgiveness, many things. We have a lot to be thankful for. These are good times, they're good times. Yes, they are. Yes, yes. Is that Clabe Gustafson? Not sure how to say your name. But yes, yeah. It's been keeping me awake and till 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm streaming one news station to another, and then I'll watch something, and then I'll go back on. And yeah, it's sad, really. It's destruction's never the answer. It's never pretty, but injustice is wrong as well. Um, you know, People in position shouldn't abuse their power, and it was a bad situation, and hopefully we come out the good end of this and become united and friends again and move on, because a lot of collateral damage, and that's not good. Oh, Sweden. Oh, okay, Sweden. Very good. It's a bit different. So, okay. Okay. Mine's Brenda. That's my name. Oh. Yeah, I really hope people, this is big. It's not even over. That's the sad part. Uh, I've seen a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Last night in Minneapolis, I believe it was Minneapolis, at the end of the evening, they were arresting some people, and they had to wait for the bus to come, and they had zip ties on, and the local anchor came over to interview, and he said, well, you look pretty cozy, for getting arrested. You're talking to the officer that's arresting you. And the guy said, he said, you know what? He said, at the end of the day, he said, I'm just a man. He's just a man. I got a family I want to go home to. He got a family he wants to go home to. It was like people are people. We're human beings, and, it's got to stop, though. It's terrorism. I mean, it's got to stop. It's beyond, uh, way beyond. It's got to stop. I'm praying to God every night that it does. I go in and talk to God, and I said, I pray that you put an end to this soon, and that people will come to their senses and stop being so angry. Stop being so angry. But people in position cannot abuse their powers. You can't do that. I just hope it all stops. It's a much better world when we all get along. I mean, less stress, everybody's happy, you eat good, you sleep good, you have a good attitude, a good feeling, but this crisis is just not good for anybody, and it's taken a toll on a lot of people. And it's unfortunate. You got to get to the light, get away from the darkness and go to the light. We just, yep. I think of that one song, and a girl sang it so well, on America's Got Talent, I think, and she sang, and it said, "The sins of my mother, they won't let me go. The sins of my brothers." It's like forgiveness is something that's very important. Patience, endurance. Things do take time. It's not like they're not going to be done, but mistakes have been made, and it's got to be a lesson for everybody. Yeah, that was a concern for those crowds of thousands or 800 people, or crowds, that they don't spread the COVID, and that would be terrible. But they know the risks, and they know it's there, and I hope it doesn't spread. But Pennsylvania is quite high, actually. Numbers have been very big in Pennsylvania. I don't know why, um, but they have been. And someone in my building has it. They had to post it, So I bleach a lot. I bleach my apartment a lot, my doors, my handles, appliances, just about anything. They call me Mrs. Clorox. I think my friend said my lungs are probably, you know, bleached out, But yeah, wear gloves, wear a mask. I don't wear one right now when I'm talking to you because I live alone. So the only stuff in here is mine. So, and yeah, the looting, there's no excuse for that. That's stealing. It doesn't belong to you. It's injustice, doing an injustice for an injustice, but it's been done over 1,000 times over, 1,000 times over. It's definitely not the answer, especially in these hard, critical economic times that we're living in. I mean, and people that are paying the price didn't have anything to do with it. Didn't have a damn thing to do with it. And that's part of it too. It's like, they're innocent, and it's like, it's just, I pray about it. I talk to God about it. I watch it. Like I said, I'm up late at night watching it. It's on my mind. And then I try to take it off my mind and get away from it a little bit because it gets you down. It gets you down. I mean, I really wish it would stop. And what I'm disappointed in is I feel some of the higher ups and the people that could have been in the position to get on TV and promote that it stopped, they're not doing that. And, they used to come out and put out a message, maybe a celebrity, uh, athlete, people that are looked up to in the limelight, and I don't see that, and it would really be good. And it does help when they promote, to stop the violence, stop the looting. It's, the only person that's bad when they're doing that is them, you know, not a good looter, you know, not a good arsonist, you know. I mean, it's like you're the bad person, so it's just I think it's been a long time coming. I think it's way deeper than just what happened, um, which is big. I'm not making small of it by any means. Um, it's just, but it's got to stop. It's very unfair, and it's not the way to go. Not the way to go. I'd be happy when, the tension ends and people are, able to relax more and friendly. I like friendly. Use positive karma, and meditate. Oh, hi, Kevin. I guess my system crashed. I don't know how long before I realized it was crashed, but I came in, went out and came back in. Well, the thing about elders is, yeah, they're smarter and wiser, but they can also be the teachers of negative and darkness. There's elders that have light and many great stories to share. Like I had a great grandmother lived to be 102, and they have influence, they're wise, they have wisdom, and but then there's that other side too. They can use the influence to contribute to negativity or darkness, and that's not good. That's not good. And like I said, it's unfortunate. I hope it works out, and I hope people calm down. And I was, like I said, I shared that one thing when I saw the guy said, the young guy that was getting arrested said to the anchor, he said, "Hey, at the end of the day, I'm a man, he's a man. I got a family I want to go home to. He's got a family he wants to go home to." You know, I mean, we're all human. We all bleed red. We're all human beings, children of God. You know, um, but repression is a bad thing, and it serves no purpose. We just all have to try to enlighten one another, do the best we can. Uh, I it plays on my mind, and I'm sure Americans are wondering, gee, what's the world saying about us? What are they thinking about us? But Amsterdam had theirs, Turkey had theirs, Hong Kong has theirs, uh, Russia has seen, in certain countries, if you do what they're doing, they'd be shot dead already. Different parts of the world see things differently, react differently. But we're a strong country, and we're proud, and we're going to make it. We'll be all right. We just got to get through it. Hopefully, it'll be after like vomiting it out and it's over with, like a hangover. Get rid of it and move on. But it's upsetting. But I watch Carol Burnett and crack up, or TV bloopers and jokes, or Looney Tune cartoons, and switch gears, sort of change the channel. Then I go back to that and say, well, what's going on now? Yeah, it's mind boggling. But it's also, part of Bible prophecy. And, without going deep into religion, it's part of, it's been put out there. It's been written long ago. I hope that there has been some actual good things, have been seen. Some people came out in groups too with buckets and mops and garbage bags to start cleaning up, and volunteers, and there's always going to be that, thank God. But humanity is really key. It's real key in this situation. Humanity, it's very key in this situation, because life is fragile, and people have sometimes health issues or illnesses. Life can be fragile, and we need to respect humanity. We really need to respect humanity. I think that that will go a long, long way. I just got so blessed to get here, before COVID came. Yes, compassion for others always. Yes, yes. Yeah, and you know what the saying is, listen to someone else's problems and you'll think, gee, my life's not so bad after all, is it? You know how that saying goes too. It could be worse. So someone always has it worse than you. They may have it better than you, but they also have it worse than you. So, I've always been grateful for what I have. I haven't been the type that I don't worry about what I don't have, because I don't have it. I'm thankful for what I do have, so. But compassion, absolutely. Empathy, there's a lot of words we could use: patience, endurance, love, a lot of things, kindness, respect, a lot of words we could use for this time in our life that would help, you know, and beforehand, not afterward. That's even better. Yeah, I'm glad you feel blessed. I feel blessed too, very much so, very much so, and I'm thankful for it. And we are, I mean, if you even have your own home and you can shower and you have a bed and you can eat and pay your rent, that's a lot to be thankful for. You know, that's a lot in its own, because, some people are under eviction or don't have rent. It's, we have a lot to be thankful for. Sometimes you have to lighten up, fly right and lighten up. That's what I say. So, kind of quiet on the airway tonight, huh? Yeah. But I guess that could be good. No bombs going off. That's a blessing. That could be good. Could be a good thing. So, it's already 8:10 p.m. That time flew by. This day went quite fast for me. Well, I guess anybody have anything else to say? I think I'm gonna end this stream for the evening and have a few things I need to do. Yeah, it's Monday. But thank you for chatting with me, and glad we said what we did. And just pray that everything calms down. Everybody calms down. And I'll probably be out by the weekend, maybe. But yeah, thank you. Great talking to you. You have a good one too, Jay. All right. Well, you take care now. Talk to you again. Bye bye. Good night.